again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. We are watching the new official music video for More by KDA. So a new song has come out with the music video, so not just a lyric video. And it's, what, 3 days before Worlds? Suning versus Damwon. So I'm excited for that. Obviously, there's going to be some sort of performance there from KDA, so it's going to be a lot of hype. This is some build up for that game. I'm really excited for that. Got some plans for the finals. So yeah, can't wait for this video to come out, and hopefully you guys enjoy this reaction and my comments and analysis after the video. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh shit, we're gonna see Seraphine here? Okay. Okay. Ooh. It's gonna switch to Ari. Sounds like it'd be Ari. Let's hear it. Ready? Oh, it's Evelyn. Okay. Okay. Nice snare build up. Okay. Got a quick look at the prestige skins. Where's Seraphine? Is she coming? That's her, right? Hey, Kaisa. Oh, that looks so sick. Something's coming here. Is it Seraphine? Okay, just back to the chorus again. Okay, okay. Hey, there it is. The bridge. And she's gonna level up here into her prestige. You already see this coming right now. Let's get a nice belt. Okay, okay. Oh, there's gonna be so many dance videos for this. Just stop like that, eh? Okay, okay. I see you. Ooh, KDA, man. 70,000 likes already. Oh my god. Okay. So, a couple of things. One, I might get shit for this. I don't think so. But, off of first listen, I think most people will probably agree that this is the worst KDA song. Not that it's bad. Again, not that it's bad. But, I would strongly I guess, bet on the fact that people will not like this as much as The Baddest or Pop Stars. But I still think it has some interesting aspects to it that make it a good song. I just think that this is, maybe it's because this is part of an album. Because I'm pretty sure KDA is supposed to be releasing an album. I think that's what's supposed to be on November 2nd. So if there's an album coming out, then I take this back, because the whole point of having an album is to create like a story arc over the cross of different songs and taking you through these different stories that lead to a full, it's kind of like different battles for the full war, right? There's different songs that cover different things, but there's still supposed to be an overarching message or point to the whole album. So if that's the case, then this song I'm sure fits in there. If this is just supposed to be another single, or if it is part of an album but the album doesn't really flow in the way that I'm expecting it to, then I don't think it's that good. I mean, we'll go back through. Like, I think that there's definitely some aspects to it that are different. I think there's quite a few times where you expect it to come in hot, or to pick up the pace, or to have some sort of change that makes it high tempo or increase the excitement, but actually does the opposite and cuts it down to halftime, which flows pretty well. It's just not expected, and it doesn't really fit into that like Riot music formula that I was talking about in all these previous videos, because they always have such a consistent way of making their songs. This is the first one that I can think of that's definitely not like that. But we can go into it again. I mean, it might just be I didn't pick up on things the first time through. So I'll explain the formula, and we'll watch it again, and we'll see if it actually fits into that cookie cutter formula for their song. So first thing is a quiet, subtle, kind of muted sequence of notes, not necessarily a melody or a taste of the chorus, but it's muted something, either muted percussion, something that you want to keep your ear on, because it's going to constantly build up and be kind of the main piece in the pickup before the chorus. So this is kind of what I'm talking about. So if we hear that kind of technique used throughout the song or at each transition, then I can see that. But I don't remember that happening, but we'll go on. The other thing, I always find that the first verse is usually something that kind of gives you an idea how the rest of it's going to go. But with this one, it's very odd because they start with a rap. I like it. It's just, again, it's not really that cookie cutter formula that they've been using. Usually the rap comes in after, I believe, the second verse, except for True Damage, because there's two raps. I think that's the only case. But even then, I believe the first rap comes in... Does it come in right at the beginning? I think it does come in right at the beginning. So I think that might be the only case where there's a rap right at the beginning, other than this. So actually, here's the thing. Here's what I thought about it. I remember for a split second I thought about this, but I didn't want to talk over the music video the first time. The way that this starts with the rap, the feel, because it almost feels like a halftime, that's why I brought up the album thing, because it almost feels like this is kind of the bridge of an album. It almost feels like the whole song is a bridge, because the bridge is always like a complete teardown of the entire structure of the song, and you start with something new, but then it ends up trickling back into the original melodies and brings you back in, and then has that big hit for the final chorus, which just always makes the chorus that much more, or the final chorus at least, that much more interesting and intense, which ends up giving you, the chills, they have the high notes in the background, all that stuff. That's all Riot cookie cutter formula. But because it starts like this, it almost feels like this is, if this is a part of an album, let's say it's 8-song album, this is like song 6. It's like the last part of the second act, leading you into the third act, the final act for the last 2 songs of the album, the kind of big hurrah for the album. That's what this is sounding like to me. It's sounding like a transition piece. So if it's part of an album, I would think that this is a transition between different sections of the album. That's what I'll say. So we'll continue. See, it's all halftime, right? It's very weird for them to do this so soon in the song. Yeah, so the chorus is definitely a KDA chorus. I think they hit it well. The only thing I think that makes KDA so good, or at least what kept KDA in people's minds, was literally, I believe it was Madison Beer in the first one, having those vocal runs at the pre-chorus. Like, those are huge. If you can get those into the KDA songs and make that like a KDA signature, even though it is kind of a Riot signature for a lot of the songs that they do, you'll see that in the World's Theme songs and stuff like that. But because it's like an all-female group, I think female voices tend to do these vocal runs really, really well because they can hit such high notes. They can be so powerful that I think this is like the perfect situation where you can use it every time and it's always going to be good. But they didn't do it here, and again, because they didn't do something like that in this song, it makes me think that it's a transition piece for an album. Like, it's a song that is 3/4 of the way through, 2/3 of the way through, that brings you into the final act of the album. If that's the case, perfect. I think that's perfect. But I'm not sure because they released it as a single. I'm not sure. That's why I'm a little skeptical. But anyways. See, again, the verse is, it's do 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 do. They bring it back and halftime. It's like every single verse is a bridge. It sounds so odd. It has to be a transition piece. Anyways, I'll stop talking about that. Anyways. See, this vocals here, I was like, oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. It's building up. Come on, come on. Give it to me. And, right? Like, they could have ran with that so hard. Just have a high note punch right through there. And then it's like, they don't do it. So then I'm like, okay, maybe it's a teaser. Maybe they're going to do it in the third chorus. Maybe the final chorus, they will do it. Maybe. I hope so, because it sounds like it would be so good. So, again, let's continue. I think the dance moves are pretty dope, though. I almost want to do a dance video for this myself. And then the actual bridge. Bring in Seraphine. See, this is what I'm talking about. It has to be new and they have to start from the ground. That's why Seraphine is only introduced now. There's like teasers for her before, but anyways. I might have to turn the lyrics on because I don't really know what they're saying. Right here. So that's the final chorus. And like, you start with the bridge. The bridge is, again, the lowest of the low in terms of the hype. It's weak, right? But then the final note that's held by Seraphine there in the pre-chorus is so quiet. It's like just a whisper. Why? Please. That's the one. I just want you to belt it out. I know it's artistic to kind of mix it up and to do something like that, but like, man, give it to me. That's my favorite part of the song. That's what I expect in every Riot song, but they didn't do it here. And I finished with the chorus too. Like, it's good. The chorus is good. I honestly think that the dance moves are really cool there. That's why I'm excited to see what they do for the ceremony. But like, ooh, they just need to have that one note belt through, please. Like, that's just literally so good. Every time a Riot song has that, it makes the song just jump a full ranking. Like, goes from like a 7 to a clear 8. And that makes a world of a difference for songs when you want it to stick with people. Like, I think this can get people to dance and make dance videos and stuff like that because of the dance moves. But I don't think it's going to get people to want to like make singing covers of this because it just doesn't have that one part where you can go, that's that part coming up. I want to see how they do, because you know it's so powerful and you know it's so significant to the song. There isn't one. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm bashing the song because it's a good song, but it's like I really am just kind of left hanging, wondering if this is going to be part of an album and it's just kind of a transition piece in the album. anyways, that's all I gotta say about this one. It's a good song. I'll probably add it to my playlist. I'll probably play around with the songs, the KDA songs, just to kind of get a feel for it, to see if maybe this transitions into the baddest or something like that. I don't know, but anyways, I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of the video, and if you agree with me, if you think that this is maybe a transition piece for the album, or maybe I'm wrong and you guys really like this video and you think it's the best KDA video. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to get notifications when my videos go live next. Thanks, guys. Peace.